What's going on, everyone? It's time for the first tournament video of 2020. Coming at you from Cayuga Lake for the Cayuga Empire Team Trail team event, first of the year. Fished with my buddy Brandon Exner. We had a lot of fun. You just have to watch the day and see how it goes down. If you're new to my channel, be sure to like this video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and hit that subscribe button for more. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so we had some smallmouth on beds in this one area, and we had some largemouth areas that were close to the launch, and we found out the night before the tournament that the way they were doing it was the blast off was at 5:45, but you couldn't start fishing till 6, so there was like a 15-minute period there. So we figured it'd be smartest for us to actually go to the smallies first because they're further down the lake, and that would maximize our time. But when we got down there, as you can see in this video, the wind was a lot stronger than what the weatherman said it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a 1 to 3 mile per hour wind out of the southwest, which was the side we were fishing on, and it ended up being out of the south-southeast at probably around 10 if I were to guess, definitely more than 1 to 3. And basically we just couldn't see any of our bedding fish, and when you can't see them, you can't really catch them. So at this point in the morning, it had already been about an hour and a half, and we were pretty much making the decision that we really shouldn't stick around and wait to see if the wind lays down or if the sun gets higher. Pretty much decided that it'd probably be a better use of our time to just go up the lake. I had like some secondary spots that a couple fish I had marked in beds, and a couple other areas I figured they would be, and they were shallower and a little bit more protected, and I figured we'd be able to get a couple of those fish. So just want to go put some fish in the boat, so we decided to start running back up the lake, fish some of those bedding smallies I thought would be easier, and then we were going to go run to our largemouth stuff and just kind of see if we could get that going, because obviously our primary smallmouth bedding area, we weren't going to be able to fish because Mother Nature decided not to cooperate.
Five of those? Not bad, but we're gonna need to take a replace for it, but... Alright, bro. Shit. Alright. Look at this mess. What is that? Yeah, you got rods all over? I got all the rods on them. I thought he was bigger, yeah. I guess because it's so shallow. He's only like 3 1/4. Just start. Spray on the far side of the log.
Should I go pink, you think?
Oh, you're still
What?
You're still tying?
No, I'm good.
He's on a bed. We can get him. We can get him.
Where is he?
Oh, you got it. He's right on the far side of this log. Yeah, on his bed. This bed. bigger than you think. What's that? He might be bigger than you think. Yeah, it is deep. He's a little more to the left than where you. Oh yeah, he's circling. Oh, did he circle? He was looking at it. Came around. He'll eat, though. He's getting pretty close. I mean, he already ate once. So we can check real quick.
So at this point in the morning, we had the one fish in the boat, the smallmouth off the bed, and there was like a little point with a little cove right next to that area, and we didn't really get to check in practice because of wind. But we thought it looked like decent for maybe some like largemouth spots. We saw some decent vegetation growth. So we went over there and we ended up seeing some freaking giant largemouth, a couple cruising, a couple on beds, and looking back, we wasted way too much time trying to catch these fish. I think they were just pulling up on beds, so they were like really hard to catch. They weren't really locked yet, but a couple of them are so big, like we felt like it was worth it, and we ended up wasting like a good hour at least trying to catch some of these largemouth, and we didn't end up getting any to bite, so it was super frustrating seeing those fish, and we knew we needed to get bites at this point because we already wasted almost half the day and only had one fish in the boat, so we continued on our plan B smallmouth plan up the lake and try to see if we get any more bedfish in the boat.
Maybe for like away from the in the weeds. I didn't know. It's not that big, but we'll take it. Thought I lost some poise that way. You should like my line flicking.
So we decided to continue up the lake in search of bedding smallmouth. There was one like probably 3-pounder we just couldn't get to bite. We didn't spend too much time on him because we knew it wasn't gonna be a winning fish, and we already wasted so much of the day, so we kept moving on. You saw us put our second fish in the boat there just now. It was, you know, we said it was like a 2 in the video, but ended up being closer to probably a 3-pounder. And then continued up the lake and decided it's probably about that time to switch gears to largemouth.
He's not big, but one of the fish. Maybe 2. It's fat. Cut it in half. He's in the little grass clump. In it? Yeah, in the middle. Coming up guard.
So we checked a couple of my largemouth spots that I've caught them at in previous years that I didn't really check in practice on the way up the lake, and they were just way different. We just made little stops, and we just weren't feeling it. So we decided to go up to that one cove and We ended up catching one little largemouth there. You just saw us putting the boat. It was like a 2-pounder. We just weren't seeing them in that area though, like we were in practice, and one little 2-pounder wasn't really enough to make us stay for a long time. So at this point in the day, we only have about half an hour left, and we're in that cove again where I had caught the 2-pounder. We tried that spot in the north end, didn't get anything going. Tried right next to the launch, caught one little one. So we're on 4 fish, 2 of which are really small, with only about half an hour left, and just wanted to see if we could at least get our limit, maybe get a couple, decent largemouth, so we don't look like idiots weighing, a tiny limit when everyone's smashing them this time of year in Cayuga. So just decided to flip around and see what happened.
Buzzer beater, boy. Let's mix for the day, a buzzer beater. Jeez, look how fat he is though. 3.5. Let's go, buddy. Look at that down the road. Let's catch like 5 more of these real quick. At least 3 more. Bro, that's sick. Alright, we win. We got one decent one. Dude, that's a solid fish. There's one with it too, it's smaller. I'm glad I got the bigger one for it. End of the day, let's go. We gotta get rid of that. We have a 1-pounder in there. We gotta get rid of that 1-pounder. We can do it, bro. We got time. That fish.
We probably need 1.4 to have a team.
Yeah, but if we had like 17, 18, we'd have a shot at least getting our money back. And we could do it if we get 4 more like that right now. It's possible. It's not.
What, so you go? Oh, he did the Texas rig. You're crazy. You're crazy. There's 2 pounders right in front of me. Now it's not even a pound. It's about 4 inches. Bro. Dude, I can't get him out. No, dude, that's like a 5, bro. What the? Dude, he had me around that one, around the back, and then around the other one. Like literally, I couldn't get him out.
Saw him?
I saw him twice.
5 pounder?
4 to 5.
Munch, right?
Inch bigger than the one you got.
Yeah.
What's not that?
Maybe not. I think it's worth checking.
Like 40 inches.
Oh, no, he's bigger. This one's bigger. Yeah, it's the smallest.
phone, bro. On the phone.
Alright, I hope you guys like that style of tournament video where I kind of do a voiceover explaining our thought process and what we're doing throughout the day as the day progresses. This is my first video. I'm trying that kind of video type out, so let me know what you think. I thought it'd be a good way for other people to learn off my mistakes, because obviously we didn't do very good in this tournament. We weighed about 13 and a half, maybe just under 14 pounds, and I think we finished like 40th out of 55. We were towards the bottom of the pack, so not the finish we were looking for. Brandon's big fish, I mean, it would have cost us, you know, a middle of the pack finish, but it wouldn't have cost us the win by any means, or even any money. So we weren't too mad about it. We kind of, our game plan kind of fell apart in us, and we never really were able to get back on track, you know, after the weather screwed us. We probably should have stayed in that one largemouth bay the whole second half of the day. I mean, we probably would have weighed at least 20 pounds and maybe had a shot at cashing. You know, there was good fish in there. We just didn't get enough time to go flip around and flip under those docks and flip those weeds a little better. But, you know, it is what it is. Live and learn. Still had a blast fishing that day, and it's frustrating when turns still go your way, but, you know, as long as you have fun, that's really the most important thing, and we definitely did. So stay tuned for more tournament videos. Again, let me know in the comments if you like this new style of tournament. Like this video, subscribe. Till next time, CK Fish.